Good morning, children. Today we are going to discuss about capacitors and capacitance. As per the definition, capacitor is a two conductors separated by an insulating medium. It is a device used to store large amount of energy in a small space. Let us see how does it work. Say capacitor, a conductor is two conductors are separated by an insulating medium between. So a large amount of energy, electrical energy is stored inside this capacitor in a small space. The electric energy is stored as the electric potential energy. So how does it take place? Let us take a capacitor, a conductor A, which is connected to an insulated medium here. And this capacitor A is charged with positive charges. So the conductor A is fully charged with positive charges. That means it is saturated with the positive charges in such a way that we cannot add more positive charges to the conductor. And now, so when this electrically charged conductor A is electrically charged with the maximum number of electric charges, so no more charges cannot be added to this conductor. Now we need to increase the number of charges, or we need to add more charges to the conductor A, plate A, so that more electrical energy will be stored in that conductor A. But normally we cannot add more charges to the conductor A, because in order to add more charges to this conductor, we need to decrease the potential of the conductor. So how we can decrease the potential of the conductor? That is the next question. And in order to that, bring another conductor B near to the conductor A. So this conductor B is an uncharged conductor which has a large number of free electrons in it. And when this conductor B is brought nearby the conductor A, so a large number of electrons in it, free electrons in it, so the same number of positive charges also present in the conductor, so that the net electrical charge or energy of this conductor will be neutral. Now, so when this conductor B is brought nearby the A, the negative charges or electrons will be attracted towards these positive charges in the conductor A, and due to the repulsion, the positive charges, the positive charge of the conductor A and conductor B, then the positive charges in the conductor will be on the right side of the, aligned on the right side of the conductor B, and negative charges will be aligned on the left side of the conductor B. When this conductor B is grounded, is connected to the ground, so what will happen? Now there is a path for the electric charge flow. Now the positive charges from the conductor B is flowed to the ground with the repulsive force of positive charges of the conductor A. And again all these charges will be eliminated or transferred to the ground. Now only the negative charge will remain in the conductor B, which is attracting towards the conductor A. So now there is a force of attraction between the charges, and so an electric field is produced in between these two conductors A. So when there is an electrical field produced, then there will be a electric potential energy also stored in the electric field. So this is how a capacitor store the energy in it. A large amount of energy will be stored in it. So once assume that this conductor A and B. So due to the conductor B, so negative charge is present in the conductor B, and the conductor will have a negative potential around the conductor B, and when this conductor B is brought nearby the conductor A, and it also has a negative potential around these two conductors. And assume that if the conductor has 10 volt, its magnitude is 10 volt, and the conductor B has minus 5 volt, and what will be the net potential of the conductor B? That will be the 5 volt will be the net potential of the conductor A. So that means due to the conductor negative potential of the conductor B, the potential of the conductor A is reduced. That means the potential is reduced due to the negative potential of the conductor B. So when the potential is reduced, and this capacitor can store a large amount of energy in it, so that the energy can be stored as an electric potential energy between these two conductors, and this electrical energy can be used whenever we require in any electrical circuits. So as per our requirements, the capacitors can be of different shapes, so and different values. So disc shaped capacitors are here like this, the two terminals are there, and again cylindrical capacitors are there, and it also has the two terminals in it, and again spherical capacitors are also there, and rectangular capacitors are also, plate capacitors are also there, and they are of different values, different magnitude. Its capacitance is different. Okay, capacitance is different, so we can use it as per our requirement in any electrical circuits. Now we said that capacitance. What do you mean by the capacitance? As per the definition, capacitance means the ability of a conductor to store the electrical energy in it, or capacitance is the measure of the ability of the conductor to store the electrical energy or the electrical potential energy in it. So when an electric conductor is charged, say an electric conductor is charged positively or negatively charged, so as per the number of charge is increased, then the potential of the conductor also will increase. So we may say that then the charge is directly proportional to the potential. So we know that here a proportionality sign is there, and in order to avoid this proportionality sign, we need to multiply with a constant, and that constant C is called as capacitance of a conductor or capacitance of a capacitor. This capacitance, and from this equation, and we can get that capacitance is equal to, what is capacitance? Q divided by V. That means the capacitance is the ratio between the number of charges and potential of a capacitor. So that gives the ratio between them. And the unit of capacitance is known as farad, and is denoted by the capital letter F. And how we can define the farad? So as per the equation, 1 farad is equal to, when charge 1 coulomb of charge is flowing through a conductor when it has 1 volt of potential. So 1 farad is equal to 1 coulomb divided by 1 volt. So this is how the capacitance of a capacitor is defined. Thank you.